Okay, we're good to go. I would like to begin by welcoming those members of the public and press who have joined us today in Huntingdon, and also anyone who is watching this meeting on our live stream. The Combined Authority allows filming and photography at its public meetings, so feel free to take pictures and tweet during the meeting. I feel slightly foolish saying this, given that we're public for about 3 minutes, but I will go through it. Can I ask, though, that everyone present turns their mobile phones to silent or vibrate whilst the meeting is taking place? Please do take the chance to check, just to make sure. There are no fire drills scheduled for today, so if the alarm sounds, I will adjourn the meeting and we will all move to the muster point, which is in the High Street. We will follow Tom, who knows where he's going. I would remind members and officers this meeting will be recorded. My name is Anna Smith and I'm Deputy Mayor of the Combined Authority, acting on behalf of Nick Johnson, who is off sick. So I've got some apologies for absence noted here. Do you want to share those apologies, please, Nick?
Thank you, Chair. There were apologies from Mayor Dr. Nick Johnson, from Councillor Sarah Comboy, and Councillor Sanson is subbing, from Councillor Anna Bailey, and Councillor Josh Schumann is due to arrive as a sub, and Councillor Kim French.
Now, I've got a question here to ask if any member wishes to declare a disclosable pecuniary interest or non-statutory disclosable interest in any item being considered today. Can I also remind people they can declare that interest once we've gone into closed session if that's more appropriate. But does anyone have anything they wish to disclose in open session now? Okay, declarations of interest can also be made at any point during the meeting. So item 2 is the approval of the minutes of the meeting of the 25th of January. We're being asked to confirm these as an accurate record, and it is noted that not all members present today were present at the meeting. If any member wishes to raise a question on the accuracy of the minutes only, can you indicate that now, please? As I see no objections, we will take the minutes as approved, and I will sign those and date those now. Okay, there we are, thank you. So the first item on the agenda today is item 3, recruitment of chief executive, and I would like to invite the interim chief executive, Gordon Mitchell, to present the report.
Could you take Mark first and then I'll add something?
Okay, I would like to invite Mark to start us off, and then Gordon will add to that. Over to you, Mark.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. I'll be very brief. Members will remember that the Constitution quotes that where the Combined Authority proposes to recruit to a recruit to a chief officer role, the EC will draw up a statement. This statement will specifically identify the duties of the officer concerned and any qualifications or qualities to be sought in the person to be appointed. To assist members, officers have drawn up a chief exec job description and person spec, which hopefully will meet this requirement. These had previously been circulated and any comments received had been incorporated into the documents. EC members are therefore asked to approve the new chief exec JD and person specification contained at Appendix 1 of the report and approve that the job description and person spec Appendix 1 meets the requirements of Chapter 18, Paragraph 3.1 of the Authority's Constitution. Happy to receive any questions.
And I've already spoken to a couple of potential candidates. So this is a The job description has been updated. I think it fits with the new structure that we've outlined in very end of October. And you'll get opportunity to see all the people as they emerge.
Are there any questions or comments? Bridget?
No. Okay, so sorry, it says no. That's what confused me. Sorry, I'm just asking about time frames and our expectations on time frames.
So search is underway because, in a sense, the precise words on the job description are not what attracts people. They want to explore the context and the opportunity. So that's happening. Microsite will be out this week, looking towards stakeholder interviews. I mean, closing date would be very beginning of March. Because in a sense, this job has been in the market since we went out for the exec directors. So there are only a certain number of people out there that Penna and Solus Enterprises speak to. They have 96% of the market between them, so they generally know who's in the market looking for work. So closing date around about the beginning of March, long listing very soon after that. Then there'll be stakeholder interviews and shortlisting in order for a meeting of this committee to look at shortlisting. I think the 14th is the date that looks like it's firmed up, if I remember that right. And then interviews on the 20th, for which we are quorate on both. Yes, yeah.
Someone got the mic on.
No, it's me.
Any other questions? We do need to keep mics for this bit because we're being recorded or we won't be heard, but is there anything else anyone wants to ask? Okay, so there are no further questions, which means that we have two recommendations to move. The Employment Committee is recommended to A, approve the new Chief Executive job description person specification contained at Appendix 1 of the report, and B, approve that the job description and person specification at Appendix 1 meets the requirements in Chapter 18, Paragraph 3.1 of the Authority's Constitution. I am moving the recommendations from the Chair. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Nessinger. We will now move to the vote. Can I see those in favour? That's unanimous. Thank you. So obviously you're going to record the outcome of that vote for us. So there we are. So in accordance with standing orders, we are now on to item 4 of the agenda. In accordance with standing orders, members are asked to determine whether item 5 on the agenda, interviews for the roles of Executive Director, Economy and Growth and Executive Director of Resources and Performance, S73 officer, which contain exempt information relating to the employment status of individuals as defined by paragraph 1 of Schedule 12A of Part 1 of the Local Government Act 1972, should be exempt and the press and public excluded from the meeting when they are discussed, and that the public interest in maintaining the exemption outweighs the public interest in disclosure. We will now, I am moving that. Can I have a seconder, please? Thank you, Bridget. We will now go to the vote. Can I see votes in favour of moving into closed session? Thank you, that's unanimous. Can we record that vote, please? Hello, good to see you. Could I now politely ask that any members of the press and public that are here, I don't think we have any, leave at this point, and